Hey guys, Roger 5 here with episode number 4 of our Lille career mode on FIFA 19. And as always, we're going to start off with some thank yous. So, this time, thank you for 12 subscribers in the last 28 days, pushing me up to 157, which, 12 was just under 10% of my whole channel, and that's added on in the last 28 days, so thank you for that. And also, over the last 48 hours, Episode 1 has gained 93 views, Episode 2 has gained 29 views, and even our FM's doing quite good. That's got 24 views over the last 48 hours. So, kicking this episode off, we're playing Saint Etienne, and they are another tough team. They are in the top 5, from what I can remember, and we are going to have the first chance here. Pepe whips it in, overhead kick from Leao. Thought he could recreate the bicycle kick he scored in a previous episode. Not this time, son. Not this time. 16 minutes in, Remy Caballera, the Newcastle failure, the flop. He's moved to France and he's done pretty good. But Bensar to Ghazali. He plays it back into Densmali. Back into Ghazali to Cabella. Plays it through to Kazri, former Sunderland player. So they've got a Sunderland and a Newcastle player. Poor throw out from the keeper there to Bensar. Out to Ghazali. He's going to cut past Kone quite easily there, actually. Debuchy, former Newcastle man, another one. Cabella shoots, blocked, shoots again, blocked by Gabriel. Straight into the path of Bougriad or something like that. And he tucks it home. We actually go 1-0 down 21 minutes into this game. And it's not looking good. They're a tough team to break down. Maya plays out to Bamba, plays it into Leao first time. No one in the box. So he's got to do it himself. Rolls it past one. Plays it into Bamba, turns nicely, shoots just wide of the post. We need a little bit of luck on our side if we're going to beat Etienne. And I don't think we've got that luck. Bamba down the left-hand side. Plays it back into Ikone. Lala is making a run also. Plays it into Leao. And he shoots on the volley, Lala. And it just goes wide of the post. We'll have a look at the replay here. Hits it with the outside of his boot to try and curl it past the keeper. And look how close that actually is. Very, very close. But it's still 1-0 Saint Etienne. We're still in the first half here. 34 minutes in. Mendes. It's got Pepe down this right-hand side to Lala. The most dangerous side we've got down the right. Lala. Going to cut back inside. Whips it across. Bamba actually gets away from his man. But Ruffier makes the save. He's not the tallest, so I was thinking headers might work against him. Maybe even long shots. But the ball does, luckily actually, deflection and falls to Bamba. Leao has played through 1-on-1. Can we get back into this game? No, he puts it wide. Leao's normally finishing those chances. Again, he's got another chance here. Gets tackled by Christensen. Up to Kazri. He's then going to play it to Bensar. Down the wide to the goal scorer. Bourigud. Back into Desmali. To Kazri. They're playing it around nicely and we just can't do anything about it. Kazri receives the ball. Shoots. Great save from Magnan. He's going to go right to Huma. He's going to play it to Debuchy. Tackled by Kone. Actually gets a cross in. Unmarked in the box is Kazri. And with 15 minutes left in the game, we go 2-0 down. And it's looking like our first loss of the season is going to be upon us. Obviously, we went down to Marseille in the previous episode, but we brought that one back. This one is a bit more challenging. Maya plays through Pepe. Pepe plays through Akone. He's got a man in the middle alone in Leao. He's going to look, stop, cuts it back to Bamba. He scores. But he was offside. We got the ball in the back of the net, but he was offside. It's not going to count. It's going to be scratched off. 86th minute. Bamba to Ikone. Through to Leao. He's got Pepe in the box. Stops. Going to cut it in to Ikone. He's going to shoot. Blocked. Going to fall to Lala. Tried to tackle there. Actually receives the ball in the end though. Plays it to Mendes. Mendes to Bamba. Look how many men they've got in the box. To Ikone. Shoots it quite nicely there. And makes it 2-1 with 1 minute left. He's going to go grab the ball. Is there enough time? Unfortunately not. The player of the match for us was Ikone with a 9.3. He was the goal scorer and did actually in this game look like the only one that actually cared and was actually probably going to put the ball in the back of the net. But our first loss in the season takes a bit of pressure off us to go as the Invincibles. So I guess it might be a blessing in disguise. But here we are moving on to the next game. They've gone for a 4-3-3. Do not recognise any players in that team. Maybe Emil Fintano. I think he played in the Prem. I think he played for Aston Villa. I think. But no one else other than that. I do not recognise their names. This is our team. A couple of changes. Arujo's come in for Bamba, who didn't have the best of games. Selik's come in. Xhaka's come in. Some of them are just rotational because of tiredness, but some are because of performances. In the case of Bamba, it's performance. But Tavares plays through Said. He's got a nice, clean air to run into. Gabriel's trying to keep up with him. Can't do so. Tavares can't get the nicest of connections on the ball. Mignolet can easily pluck it out of the air. 22 minutes in. Pepe gets tackled there by Hadidi. He's actually going to keep the ball in. Pepe's going to win it back, though, nicely. Plays it down to Mendes. Through to Xhaka. He's going to actually go to Ikone, to Selec. Whipped into the back post. Pepe can't really get on the ball. It's going to be a corner, though. Pepe's going to whip that in. Headed rising the highest is Mendes. It's going to fall to Leao, the goal scorer of the season. Araujo is going to pick it up. Played into Ikone. Shoots just wide of the post. From a similar position, he scored that goal in the last game. This time it can't go in, though. Tavares plays it out to Sliti, to Abid, to Hadi. They've got a lot of... No, I'm not going to say it. Sliti to Mari. Good save by Maignan. And it is still 0-0 going into the second half. 51 minutes in. Could this be the fall of Lille? That one loss was all it took. The loss to Saint-Etienne. And we are capitulating in front of your very eyes. Xhaka plays through Pepe. Very nicely received there. Back to Xhaka. Mendes has got a lot of space. Plays it into Leao. He's onside and he tucks it past the keeper. I'm saying, hey man, where were you in the last game? Where were you? And it's like, sorry man, I was just charging my batteries. I'm going to score in this game. He does so. 1-0 to Lille away from home. And that is exactly what we needed after that defeat. Maya tries to win the ball back. Can't do so. They play it down the wing. Abid. Sliti actually wins the header. It is just wide of the post though. And it's still 1-0 to Lille. They're going to work their way upfield. Tavares turns our man there. Good tackle there by Gabriel. And again, a good tackle. Down to Araujo. A lot of space for Benzia to run into. Cuts it back to Leao. Can't actually get the ball to him. Tackled. It's going to eventually be cleared. Only as far as Pepe. Nods it to Benzia. Shoots. And it is just... not just wide. Well wide of the post. Still 1-0. Maya receives the ball in the middle of the park. Plays it to Araujo. To Selec. He's got a good cross on him. Finds Pepe on the volley. What a volley, number one. Number two, Selec might become our starting left-back because he is very, very good. Man of the match was Thiago Mendes with a 9.1. Again, he's just keeping control of the midfield for us. He's the tempo. He dictates the tempo very well. He's our Jorginho, dictating the tempo, telling players where to pass to. You know, he's a class player. Now, back at home at the Stade Pierre Moret. You know? I didn't know. Whoa, do you speak French? Yeah, I fucking do. No, I don't. Redinaldo's in for this one at left back. Maya's back in. Bamba's back in. Other than that, it is pretty much a normal starting 11. As for them, there is again no names I can recognise. Maybe Dejuku. I think he's got a lot. He's a quick centre back on Ultimate Team, and he's like 700 coins. So he's a cheap, quick centre back. That's what I know about him. But can whip the ball in. Maya can't get on the end of it. Gabriel tries to clear it. Falls straight to their player, but it's right at Maignan. It was a nice reaction save from him there. Mendes plays it back just to relieve some pressure. And here we go. Ronaldo wins the ball back. Wins it back twice. But both times it falls to one of their players, meaning he's out of position. Good covering there by Maya. Hestad gets past him though with quite easily and he turns him again. Gilbert wins the ball. Plays it across to Ninga. They play it to the striker and he tucks it home and he makes it 1-0. 21 minutes in, it is 1-0 to SM Caen. Still don't know what all these initials and stuff mean. But Ikone plays the ball up to Pepe. We've got a nice little counter-attack here. It's a 3-on-4. Leao holds up the ball, plays it down to Lala. Out wide, he's still got Pepe ahead of him. And he actually tries to go to Maya. Barreto intercepts to Ninga. Out wide, back to Imoru. Tries to play through. Gabriel wins the ball. This time it doesn't fall to an opposition player. Ikone plays through Rafael Leao. He's almost through on goal if he just cuts back onto the left foot, strikes it off the line. It's cleared. Lala looks to win this header. Can do so. Lala's played down the right hand side. 39 minutes in. We want to get a goal back before half time. Pepe going to cut it back across. Can't actually get it in. Pepe receives the ball again. Mendes lays it back across to Maya. He's got a nice little shot on him, Maya, if he can get one away. And he does so just wide of the post. Still 1-0 to Caen. And into the second half, 47 minutes in. Ronaldo going to look to find a bit of space. Actually can't get it past his man. Hestad through on the wing. Plays it through to Barreto. Savele's got no one in the box. He has to cross it. And I think that went out before our keeper actually got a hand on it. Here, Pepe wins the ball. Outstrengths Hempstead as well. Played down through to Bamba. Look at the man in the middle. A lot of space for Pepe in the middle. He's going to cut it back across to him. He's then going to cut it back across to Leao. He's going to score. I'm going to go, hey, you were charging your batteries. You're going to keep scoring now, yeah? And he's like, yeah, I'll keep scoring if you want me to. And I'm like, fuck, of course I want you to, man. It's 1-1 against Caen. And this is a game where we really shouldn't be dropping points. We've had a lot of chances, and we just haven't put them away. Bamba down the left-hand side. Cuts back and cross. Whips one in for Leao. Heads it just wide of the post. Just before the hour mark. 72 minutes in. Ninga to Faja. To Imoru. Whips across in. Lala intercepts it nicely though. Down to Pepe. A lot of space for Benzia to run into. He's got his free air. He's breathing in the clean air. Cuts inside. Gonna shoot. Blocked again on the line. It's 2 shots that were probably going to go in that were blocked on the line. That's the end of the episode. Nicolas Pepe was man of the match for an 8.9. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.